Hello, my dear friends. This is Johnny Litton, and welcome to my vlog. Online, it's Johnny. No, it's not. Oh no, it's Johnny. It's online, it's Johnny. For the next several minutes, I will take you through the following segments. There are 4 of them, so please stay with us. First, top trends. It's news. What is the latest in news? Second is e-speak, internet word of the week. And our next segment will be talk screen, which is really our main interview. Yes, we are going to interview personalities, celebrities, people that you see professionally but don't really know what they do in their private lives. And of course, the last will be Johnny's hacks. Anything and everything in the internet. You can ask me questions that you are afraid to ask otherwise. I will give you an answer. And that is only here on the first premiere of our show, Online, it's Johnny. Top trend means news for the week. For this episode, we feature Korean actor Hyun. And for those of you who still do not know him, have we got packages for you. I'm telling you, you will love this. Number 1, he's the Captain Ri in Crash Landing on You, the most popular K-drama series to date. He's also the second highest paid actor in Korea, grossing $85,000 per episode, or in Philippine pesos, 4,250,000 pesos per episode. If he had 50 episodes, you're talking billions of pesos for doing something that you love. That's counting money. He is the new face of smart communications ad campaign. Hyun appeared on the cover of People Asia magazine's June and July 2020 issue. And he's now also an ambassador of Philippine fashion icon, Bench. There are many more things I can share with you, but next time I'll let you in more people, more places, or events that will make it to Online, it's Johnny. Top trend. I'm new in this social media, but people always have new words. Here to teach me, e-speak with 2 words, none other than the celebrity dermatologist, the best of among the very best. Trust me, I know what I'm talking about. Please welcome Dr. Vicki Belo.
Yay! Hi, Johnny! Reminds me of old times, but we're now, because I used to co-host in your show, you discovered me, diba? I can honestly say you discovered me, but it's my turn to teach you now, since I'm young and hip.
Yes, teacher. I'm going to bring an apple a day.
You will like the first word. Is slay. So in the olden, slay is parang pinatay mo yung tao, but in e-speak, it's to do something amazingly well. We'll tell you that, Johnny, you slayed it today. And that's a compliment. That means you did a great job today.
The only one I slay are usually fake people.
Fake people?
I didn't know it means to do something exceptionally well. That is you, Vicki. You're describing yourself.
Love, Mutual Admiration Society tayong dalawa. But before we bore them with that, the second word is, ano ba? Shook.
Shook.
Can you guess the meaning from the word? Ay, na-shook ako.
Shook it to me, baby.
Shook it to you, shake it to me, baby. It means shock, na-shock ako.
Well,
like for example, did you see the news the other day that there were ostriches running around Quezon City? Nakakashook! Oh my gosh, what are ostrich doing out in the road? So that shook. So when somebody says something to you that's surprising, you go, oh, na-shook naman ako. Di ba? Para hip na hip ka, Johnny.
So there are two words, shook and slay.
Slay, yes.
Wow, all the time I thought slay meant to kill.
Yeah, slay the dragon, right?
But it's now something else. It means to do something exceptionally well, like Dr. Vicki Belo.
Yes, I agree. I accept. Thank you, God. Thank you for believing in me so early, Johnny. You know, we're celebrating our 30th anniversary. And you
30th.
met me on my first year.
Oh my
30
goodness.
years of making people more self-confident and beautiful.
In my case, I'm been married to the same woman for 64 years. You know why? She has good taste.
Ah, siya pa may good taste. You slayed it. You slayed the marriage.
Hi, Vicki. It's such a pleasure talking to you, really.
You miss me, no? I can
Anyway,
see it in
thank
your
you,
eyes.
Vicki, for taking time. Thank you also. Give my big, big hug to Dr. Hayden Ko and to Scarlett.
I
Scarlett, no.
will. And give my love to your wife and to Angela. I haven't seen her in so long.
You know, I'm learning something every day because the technology now is so unusual, albeit the fact that I have a difficult time looking at the words that the millennials talk about. It's so different from what the actual meaning is. Now it's time to know more about you as we flow on the main segment of TalkStream. You know, Vicki, this is the premiere show.
Wow, I'm so happy naman na may Buena Mano show. Because you helped me in my first TV
My
appearance.
former girlfriend says you never forget the first time.
Does it mean everything after that is disappointing? The first time is the best time?
The first time ever I kiss your lips.
Yeah.
Hi, Vicki. You bring the past
Yes.
that shows me there's so much to expect for the future. Anyway, Vicki, you have a special passion for children. Right now, if I'm not mistaken, Crystal has 2 babies.
Yes, Hunter, 2 years old, and Sienna Victoria, my name pa, who's
Oh, very
only 4 months.
So younger than Snow, Scarlett Snow.
Scarlett is already 5 years old.
Wow. With 4.4 million followers. Fantastic. The managers are very good.
Ah, no, she did it all by herself. We had no idea it was going to happen.
Anyway, Dr. Vicki Belo has been a dear friend for more than 25 years. You probably know her as this celebrity dermatologist, but now you'll get to know more about the person behind the power brand that is Belo. I consider you, Vicki, as the best among the very best.
Thank you, Johnny.
De corazon, it's true. Question number 1. What is the family life with Dr. Hayden Ko and Scarlett Snow?
I think I can describe it as being very blessed and joyful. You know, Hayden has surprisingly been the best father I can imagine. Talagang surpassing pa what I thought a good father is. He's amazing.
A good father, but among the very best husband.
More wonderful husband, of course. It's nice to marry somebody young with a lot of energy because I have a lot of energy.
Energy? I like energy.
No, and anyway, he's fun. He has such a sense of humor. He's very Christian. So, you know, it's nice that he leads the family in a very patient and kind way. And Scarlett has so much fun with him. I get a little jealous because, of course, Scarlett is such a daddy's girl. But he deserves it because he totally works so hard at it, teaching her, playing with her, and making her have fun. I'm a little serious as a mom, so, you know, I need to learn how to be funnier and goofier.
How did Scarlett Snow started to be an internet sensation? I know that Dr. Hayden and you are her managers. How did Scarlett Snow start to be in the internet sensation?
You know, it was really accidental. Hayden kasi is very forward-thinking. So when she was born, he already got all her names like IG, Facebook, because she was so scared of identity theft that somebody would steal it. And then I was being interviewed by CNN, and I accidentally, without even telling Hayden, kasi Scarlett was introduced to the public when she was already 1 year and 2 months. Before that, all our friends knew, but of course we never announced it because we are at a very awkward position where we're not stars, we're not movie stars or TV stars, and yet people seem to be interested in our lives. But it's parang funny to say we would like to announce that we now have a daughter. So we never did it. People kept asking us, when are you going to do it? Parang, But anyway, on CNN, they asked me what my plans for the future are. And since Scarlett is really my priority, that was really where my mind went. So I said, oh, do you know we have a daughter? Oh, here she is.
There you are. Hi, Scarlett. Hello.
Where are you? Hello. So this is Scarlett.
Scarlett, say hello to great-grandpa.
A joyful person. Say hi, Tito Johnny. Hi, Tito Johnny. Anyway, so I announced it on CNN. And
Oh my goodness, you're wearing glasses like Lolo Johnny.
it's for too much iPad time. Do you know that
Scarlett,
kids have to Zoom now?
Why are you so beautiful?
Why are you so beautiful? Because you look like...
Why are you so beautiful?
Did you hear that? Who do you look like? Mommy daw. Ah, good. Well trained. I love you. Mwah. You know? Yes, resume na again. Oh, say bye-bye, everyone.
Bye-bye. Scarlett, what bonding activities do you do, Vicki, with that beautiful daughter of yours?
What did we do? We made ice cream.
Mommy.
Teacher, mommy. Okay, so somebody wants to go na. No, we try because we're home the whole time because it's easy. Well, the ECQ, GCQ, basta all the Qs. We spend a lot more time at home. So, Hayden's very good at teaching her piano, math, etc. I am arts and crafts, which I'm not good at. So we do cooking, we made ice cream, we make popcorn, more things like that. And I just hug her all the time.
Oh, that's fantastic. That's really fantastic. How do you see Scarlett Snow in 2 years when she moves to shall we say, a bigger school?
Well, I hope she'll adjust. Scarlett is a little of a slow starter. She's shy in the beginning until she gets to know people, and then that's when she's, herself and relaxed. So hopefully, we're still debating because we're Christians, so we want to keep her in a Christian school so that the values in the home and in the school are the same. But of course, we also want her to have a chance to study abroad, to go to a really good school. So that would mean that she would have to go to a bigger school like IS or British school, stuff like that. So we're still deciding. So thank God there's this time, this next 2 years where we can decide where she's going to go.
But Vicki,
Because, no values, not Christian values, I guess, those schools, it might confuse her.
But Vicki, I hope you're not going to be sending her to a foreign school abroad.
Well, when she's college na, not now, of course. Yeah, she'll stay here in the Philippines, but we don't know what school to send her to. We haven't decided yet.
But Vicki, am I wrong that you have a special touch when it comes to kids? Some people are talented, but you as a grandma, what memories are you building with your grandchildren, Hunter and Sienna? Pete. I remember Quark, I remember Crystal, I remember.
Well, Crystal is the one with 2 kids, and she's very careful about this whole corona, so we've really been doing a lot of Zoom. I hope the kids are getting it, if you have an iPhone now, you can have those faces where you can be a giraffe, a lion. That's what Hunter enjoys. Sienna's only 4 months, but she's so alert, super. Even at 2 months, she'll really focus.
Wow.
Not like other babies, they look around. She just stares at me, and so I talk to her, and she's really listening. So, I miss them because I can't really hold them or touch them. So, I can't wait for this whole coronavirus thing to go away so we can go back to our normal lives, right? But, it's so much fun being both a mother and a grandma at the same time.
Vicki, do you give any values or lessons that you want your children, your grandchildren to live by?
Yes, very, especially now, Johnny, because, well, of course, because of Hayden being such a devout Christian and believer, so the whole family is. So our values are very, of course, it's kindness, integrity, being loving.
Vicki, if I'm not mistaken, I heard you use the word kindness earlier.
Yes.
It's like a boomerang. And you are so correct when you put kindness in the minds of your children and grandchildren. It's something that comes back. You're the best among the very best. And I'm so happy to call you a friend. You look back at your childhood dreams. What would you say as an 18-year-old doctora to be?
I decided to be a doctor when I was 5 because people were bullying me in school for being adopted, for being fat, for being ugly. So I made up my mind when I was 5 that I'd spend my life making people beautiful.
At 5 years old, you were already...
I think you just have to focus and find your passion. I really believe God put us here for a reason. And your life doesn't really find meaning until you know what it is. Of course, one of the reasons is to glorify Him and to be, have an intimate relationship with Him. I feel that our journey on earth is short, but I want to contribute as much as I can to the world and try to make it a better place. So I think I did what I told me. At 18 years old, I was very insecure. I had a lot of pimples. I wasn't particularly attractive. But you work with your lemons and you make lemonade. So that's what I did. So for everybody out there, if you have a dream and you're really passionate about it, just keep pursuing it, diba? And if it's really why you're on earth for, everything will fall into place. Meeting you was a coincidence. I remember I was so excited to meet you, Johnny, because your show, Oh No, It's Johnny, was the most popular show in Manila, especially for the society people. And I wanted to guest in your show, so I'd asked my best friend Lali to introduce me to you. And you met me in Intercon. I know it was Intercon Hotel. And Lali said, I have this friend, she just got back from the States. She has new machines, lasers. She has a new kind of practice, cosmetic dermatology. She's wondering, Tito Johnny, can you guest her in your show? And you said naman right away, yes.
Not only guest, you hosted.
And then after that, because I'm so magaling hosting, or I'm such a great guest, because I'm so madaldal, you made me host.
No.
So for 6 months, you made me host. Good. Right? So I think that's where the social people got to know me. In fact, Rosana Roses was one of the people that gave me a big break. She said, nakita kita sa Oh No, It's Johnny. Alam ko talaga magaling ka kasi pag lumabas ka doon, you have to be so magaling. At saka proud na proud siya to be done by me because that means she can afford raw to have things done na binayaran niya, she paid for it with the most social people in the Philippines. Sinabi pa niya sa akin, tattoo mo yung pangalan mo dito sa liposuction ko, doktor. Because she was so proud, she saw me on your show.
But Vicki, a dream is a wish your heart makes.
Yes.
But really, you made your dreams come true. Really, Vicki, you have that fire that we can sense. That's why I was so proud when you accepted our invitation. When you asked me, I said yes immediately. But we surprised you because not only guested, you became the host.
Diba? How long was your show on for, Johnny? Do you remember? How many years? Sorry? Oh No, It's Johnny. How many years was it on the air?
Going to 14 years before.
Wow, galing. There's nothing like it anymore, no? Iba na.
No, we were given 2 months because anong alam ng textile, walang alam yan. So, it's an incentive. It's an incentive. When they say walang alam, we want to show them that we can do. We look at yesterday for a better tomorrow.
I like that. You're still so full of quotable quotes.
Well, that's all I can do now is catch up on my reading. And one thing I do in a show, I always prepare what is the objective. It's not inviting people because they're handsome or whatever. It's because they're knowledgeable. And Vicki, you're one of those. You're very, very, very special. And after saying that,
I love you. God bless your show.
Thank
I
you.
hope you become very successful.
But you just said you love me. I prefer you tell me I lost you.
I lost you hanggang ngayon. Christian na ako, wala nang ganyan.
Thank you so much, my dear Dr. Belo. As always, you certainly shook us with revealing insights into your family life. I'm sorry I have to read it. My memory is not as good as before. Especially when people tell me, you know, when people tell me, Johnny, remember you owe me? I said, I can't remember. But I remember that when I'm supposed to collect. Vicki. But then,
Selective memory.
thank you very, very much, Vicki.
Thank you, Johnny. Bye.
Stay
Thank you for
safe.
making me one of your first guests.
We only look for the best for the first guest. So anyway, thank you very much. See you soon. Don't forget YouTube, Instagram, and nothing else but Dr. Vicki Belo. Thank you.
Bye.
Welcome to Johnny's Hacks. What are hacks? They are tips on everything and anything that is in the internet. And I tell you, there are so many things to view in the internet. Now let's have some timely tips to answer interesting questions. This time coming from Miss Connie Howe, who by the way is the founding chairman of the advanced paper that supplies paper to government offices as well as schools. Hi Connie, I hope you're well. And Connie's questions is, Johnny, can you give me tips on how to host a small dinner? By the way, you have some very interesting questions that I will answer, but first, let me define what is a sit-down dinner. A sit-down small dinner is 10 persons or below. Now, hack number 1, be in the venue at least 30 minutes before the guests arrive. Why? Very simple. You have to check on the seating arrangement as well as the name cards. And hack number 2, the guest of honor must always sit on the right side of the host. You are the host, so your guest of honor should be seated at the right hand side of the table. Hack number 3, don't forget, always send a thank you note after the dinner, of course, to show your appreciation, Connie, for your special guests. That is very, very important. And that's it for our very first Johnny's Hacks here on Online. It's Johnny. And now words from Johnny's Lolo. Point of clarification though. It's not Johnny's Lolo, but it's Johnny's great godfather, known as Confucian. And yes, time flies, tempus fugit, as the Latins, the Romans will tell you. It just zipped by and we're winding up our first blog. To wrap it up, let me pull some thoughts from my dear Lolo Confucian. And I quote, our greatest glory is never falling, but in rising every time that we fall. That is really Confucius, not mine. And just like that, our first blog is now episode number 1 when you look it up on our Facebook and YouTube channel. Remember, John Litton here. See you again next episode of Online. It's Johnny.